Hello. How's it going to the people who are watching?
Hello.
Wave. So yeah, I'm at 89% now. I don't imagine there's going to be a whole lot left. A lot of this is just sort of falling into my lap as we do world clearing. And I was making a final lap of world clearing before I go finish up the last two towers. So yeah, this is probably going to be the finale stream for this game. Hot coffee. Hot coffee.
Very hot.
I mean, I love it, but yeah, hot coffee. Okay, so where was I? I'm gonna turn up my computer volume a little bit. I have 2 heart squids, I have 8 nuggets. I don't know where I'm gonna buy those last 2 boss monster cards. There's also a bunch of monsters for whom I have no card, and I don't really want to complete this checklist. This might apply to the 100% completion, and if it does, then I am gonna have to go grind them out, because I want to get the 100% clear screen, man. That'll just be more fun.
Do you want to know?
Yes, I am directly asking at this point if this applies to the 100% completion rate.
No, it does not.
Alright, then we can skip out on the cards. So I've been through yellow, light blue, dark blue. I'm halfway through, brown. I don't think... Yeah, okay, so I need... What's the most recent thing that I got? Right, the Octo Jump. So I already cleared out the mine with Quake, and I think green with Quake, but I need to check back in those places with the jump. And aside from those, I don't really know what else I'm missing.
Let me check something real quick.
Yeah, because I can really see myself running into a situation with this game where I get like 96% of things, and then there's 1 or 2 random-ass seer things out in the middle of nowhere, and the only way to get them is to go over every single location again with a guide. And that's gonna suck. But I really am predicting that's what's gonna happen. And I mean, I guess if I'm gonna turn to a guide anyways, I may as well pick one up now.
Okay, I think I know where those last 2 squids are, at least.
I'm not concerned about the squids. There's only 2 of them, and they'll be in pretty simple... Like, squids are not hidden stupidly. They'll be in some cave somewhere that's, like, really obvious once I get there. The nuggets are not. They're gonna be the really hard to find things. Because now I've identified that there might even be squids just hanging out in pots that have no given indication that you should use the seer there. It's just hanging out in the midair.
Yeah.
And if it was something that only took like 1/3 of a second to check, it would be easier to run around, but it takes like 3 seconds to check on every screen in the game. So if anybody happens to have a nugget guide, now would be a good time to drop me a link to that. There's probably like 40 or 50 of those fucking things in the whole game. But if we have to go over every one of them, then that's what we'll do.
I got one.
Okay, well, here, how about this? I'm gonna finish up my lap of actually looking naturally, and I'll see how many I'm missing. Because the ones, like, I will be able to tell, at the very least, which ones I got today, you know? Like, I won't have to check those ones again on a guide.
Yeah.
And so something here has a timer? Oh, it's these platforms. No, so I don't need that. Those are... I don't know why those platforms are even there. Oh, okay, that's probably one of them. So I guess it's not that the jar nuggets have no indication at all.
But they're usually very little.
Yeah, they're like hidden in some area that... Some open space that... Some open space that you need to do something to get access to. God damn. How did I get these guys before? I think it was Scimitar I used. And another thing is that, like... I actually don't have another thing. I had another thing on the tip of my mind, and then it just went away. How did I miss that?
Okay.
How did... I already went through this area with Quake. This is the area where I got Quake, for God's sake.
Maybe you just didn't check that one screen.
But that means that I may have not checked any other amount of screens in the entire clear I did of this area the first time. Like, that brings on some big questions of dread.
Like, I think you, like, went up and around to where you needed the bracelet.
Well, I stopped paying attention to my health and used another auto potion. Super glad I bought 9 of those things now. Anything? No, just that. I already know about that little entrance. Those guys are still guarding something. I guess I missed this one too. That was another nugget. Okay. So how many am I at now? I have 10 nuggets. If both of those remaining monster cards require 2, then I'm only missing... I'm sorry, if both of those monster cards need 6 nuggets, then I'm only missing 2. And there's still plenty of areas where it might be. So maybe I won't need a guide. We'll just have to see how it shakes out. I've probably already quaked all of these areas. Whoa! Excuse me? So Seer can just make chests appear now?
Apparently so.
Okay, so, the Let's Player's curse strikes again. As I'm in the middle of saying I've already been to all these places. Bam.
Yes.
So that leaves me with only maybe 1 left, but I guess I need to know where those other 2 nugget buyers are at too. And once we get back to the surface, we can go and track them down. I think I already cleared out this area down here. But maybe not? Maybe I need to check it.
Was there a cave?
Yeah, there's a cave. But I think I fudged my way through this with the tortoise. Because it definitely looks like something that wants the double jump. But yeah, I definitely fudged my way through this one before.
Yeah, you did.
I'm still gonna go and check that. At no point has there ever been a secret within a secret. But I gotta check. I gotta be super certain now that I'm here. Yeah, there's nothing. Alright, good. Okay, I didn't know I could squid jump out of the newt like that. Whew. We got nothing and nothing. Okay, so this bottom section's cleared out. Can you guys hear the game okay, or is it super quiet? It seems kind of super quiet to me.
Is it, chat?
I need somebody who's listening to the audio. Looks like we got some lurkers this morning. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to wait until somebody shows up there. Or maybe no, I can definitely do this myself. Sorry about any echoes here. Do this myself. Sorry about any echoes here. Do this myself. It sounds to be, like, not bad. Maybe I just have to turn up the actual literal volume in my ears. What about this? Oh, this was the invisible one. Yeah, so I've already got this. This guy's not anything important. Hey Calvin, what's up? How's the game audio versus our voices?
Is it good?
We were just asking that, and nobody responded. Is fine. But is it balanced? Like, a lot of people say it's okay, and then I go back and listen to it, and I'm like, what stream were you listening to? This is not balanced at all.
Okay, it says music is a little low.
There, that's what I want. Thank you. So I'll bump that up to maybe 5. Actually, hold up. I did that the wrong way. What I should do is bump up the volume of Shantae a bit. But leave the desktop audio at 7, because that's going to screw with all of my co-coms and notification volumes. Leave it to the streamer's interpretation. No, the streamer's the one that can't hear his own audio. Can hear sound effects fine, but not the music. Is this better? What's happening on our island? So I know that I already sold something to the boss of this town. Like, that was one nugget buyer. But I don't know where another one is. Guys, anyone? I changed the volume and asked how's that, and nobody responds again. God damn it. Please, help me.
Anything?
The only struggle is in getting people to respond. I can make the fixes. I need feedback. On console, slow response. Oh, okay. I don't know. I guess now I do, but I haven't known anybody to watch a stream on a console and need to use that keyboard. You do you. You use whatever machine you want that gives you access to entertainment. It's just unusual to me.
Yeah.
So while that's loading... I emulate Twitch on Dolphin? Why the hell would he do that? That seems especially strange. So I need to go back to the green area now, because there might be a cave left in there that I haven't cleared out yet.
Let me check that.
It's just audio settings, need to turn it up a bit more. So you're saying the audio thing is on your side there? My audio, gotcha. Cool, cool. I don't think these early caves would require something from the end game. And yeah, it looks like I've already cleared out most of these.
I think the latest it requires is like Quake or something.
Yeah, I already made a pass through all of this with Quake. But I can still give a quick look through the green area to see if there's any caves left in here that I haven't finished up yet. It seems like an area where there might be something hidden. Maybe, perhaps, I can hold out hope that this will not be a waste of time. God damn. This tortoise is not actually very fast if you don't have the entire map memorized.
It's a very finicky thing, that tortoise is.
To be fair, too, and I don't know how fair this is being, and it might just be a statement of fact, it is balancing on the tip of a spike. doesn't
that as well, yes.
Doesn't seem like the transformation for the most safety inclined of people. Yeah, because I'm on console, this is why I don't chat often. That's alright, Draco. I don't mean to roast you. I'm glad to have anybody here that wants to come and hang out. I appreciate you making the extra effort to type some things in and respond when I was looking for feedback, though. Thanks a lot. Curious at what Twitch for you is like after hours? How do you mean? And who are you talking to exactly? Are you talking to Draco with his console, or are you talking to me? And what do you mean by after hours? According to what time zone? I thrive on context, and if you don't give it to me, then I just flounder uselessly. I'm like, I don't know how to answer. Dropping in quickly to say I brought Xenoblade Chronicles DE with birthday money. Hell yeah!
Congratulations!
On buying a thing with your money, like all consumers do.
Well, it's a good game.
It is a good game. I just need to find ways to poke fun at people.
Yes, congratulations on making a good choice.
That's
exactly
what it is. Thank you. Thank you, Skeletron, for the save on that. Ooh, there is something back here that I forgot. If I go down in the water, it looks like there's another room down here. This might not have anything, though. Yeah, I've already cleared this. Yep, nothing here. Okay, then. Gotta go now, have fun, you two, or don't, that's up to you. Aw, where are you going? Off to play Xenoblade? That's a good choice. Or to work, that's also theoretically good. Regardless, have yourself a good day. Thanks for stopping in. Yes, I already got that one. I ordered the physical Shantae game, so I'm waiting on that. Nice! I found a physical copy of Half Genie Hero at a used store last week, and it had, like, a plastic keychain charm in it, too. And I asked some people I knew if it was at rare at all, but nobody responded.
Pretty neat find.
Yeah, I really wanted to buy it, but at the same time, I'm like, I could buy a mattress for the same amount of money, and that would potentially give me better sleep. Versus a game
that expensive.
Versus, well, mattresses in Japan are like not the same thing as what you're thinking about. I mean, like a futon to put on top of the bed that I'm renting. Like,
okay.
And if I wanted to get like a really good foam mattress topper, it would be like 250 bucks. This Shantae game was like 3,500 yen or something. It was like, it was basically full price for a indie game physical release. Like, that's just sort of like a double B game price. Not AAA, not Nintendo, but not like shovelware either. And I just, the plastic charm looked cool, but I stood there for way too long debating whether or not I should buy this game I've already beaten for $40. That just doesn't sync up with how I generally spend my money. I think it's the fact that everything is in yen, and I still haven't totally shifted my thinking over to that. So it's a lot easier to spend a lot of money without really having a sense of it. You could have given it to me. I was not thinking about buying it so I could give it to somebody. I wanted that keychain for myself.
You need to get that conversion logic into your head.
I'm also not thinking in terms of USD conversion because that's, I'm not an American citizen. I'm Canadian. And there it's like 85 cents to the dollar or 85 cents to 100 yen, which is just harder overall. What's up, Green? How's it going? How are you today? No. Oh, damn it. I wanted to hit the wall before the loading screen. Because I don't actually want to come back to the blue area. I've already cleared this. Doing alright, hung out with a friend, and now I'm getting editing done. Eating would have also been good. What are you editing? Okay, this extra thing needs to be somewhere. There's only one nugget left, maybe. And then I have to figure out who the buyers are.
Which towers have you cleared?
The ones on the right.
Okay, there's one on the left, I know for a fact.
Okay, then that's probably the last nugget that I need, and that's still assuming that the 2 remaining buyers take 6 apiece. I'm not confident in that, it's just an assumption. Wanted a YouTube video for my own channel, decided to take a break and finally work on something I wanted to give Dan. It's a shorter project, so I figured it'd be a nice break from audio recording. Gotcha. Excuse me. Sunken Ship, you have really good music, but I've already spent enough time inside you. And I think that's the green area totally cleared, so let's get back to the warp. We'll head back up to town. Here, could you tell me where the nugget buyers are for the 2 things that I have left? Because that'll do me more good to chase them down. Oh, wait, I don't think I've totally checked out the purple yet, either. There's one more area left to clear. Although, I probably don't need to be there. Yeah, I know that I haven't totally cleared the purple yet now, but let's go look for those nuggets first. Or nugget buyers first. Later, Draco. Thanks for chilling. How hot is it in Japan right now? Right now, I don't know, because my app is not giving me the fucking temperature. It's giving me everything but the temperature. 27 degrees. Celsius. I don't know your, fake American numbers. Hello, Snappy Curve. How you doing? I'm playing Shantae. We'll get to animation in a little while. You usually show up for animation, so I assume that's why you're here. So, Mystery Man.
So, I found where the last 2 are. One of them is in...
Oh, sorry. I was good. I thought you were talking about the nuggets. Yes, 2 buyers.
Yeah. One of them is in Tree Town. The other is Armor Baron.
I just checked all of Tree Town.
It's the girl in the bathhouse.
Okay, I didn't go to the bathhouse. I've kind of been ignoring the bathhouses overall, just because I never really need to use them, but okay. Celsius is not the incorrect measure of temperature, Calvin. It's the one the rest of the world has bought onto. Because it makes more sense. Stop being so damned individualistic to the detriment of all. Monster Card no... Yep, she absolutely is after monster cards. Monster Card no... I feel like I should know this word. Alright, first translation of the stream at minute 34. So what are we looking at here? God, give me a new tab, please. G-Show. That one is... Yeah, so that's Nagare. Copy. Paste that down, and then we go... Iki. Give me that. This word is not that word. Ryuko, fashion, fad, vogue, and craze. I feel like I definitely did know that at one point. And it's an N3 word, so I can add it back to the list immediately. Craze, okay. モンスターカードの流行には全然興味がないの。I have no interest in this monster card craze. Okay. だけど、お風呂テーマお風呂テーマのものはみんな好きなの。そう。だけど、お風呂テーマのものはみんな好きなの。Bath Tamer?
Well, this is a surprise.
Okay.
Thanks, History Master, for the follow. How you doing this morning? お風呂テーマのものはみんな好きなの。Oh, okay. I have no interest in the monster cards, but I think she's talking about herself. Like the Bath Tamer just likes everyone. それでこの something なお姉さんがタコの液体のに something 買ってるカードを持ってるのよ。So she's got the card of the octopus monster head girl boss. でも後から考えてみたら私には変すぎるのよこれ。Oh, so I checked it out, but it's just too weird for me. 興味があったら8ナゲットで売るよ。So I'll sell it to you for 8 nuggets. So it's not gonna be 6 nuggets and 6 nuggets.
Unfortunately not.
That means I need to look for more. はい、あなたのよ、楽しんでね。Alright. It's yours now. Thanks. And that was not the second to last one. So it was 6, 6, 6, 6, 8, question mark, and 12. This one might be 8. It might be 10. And I only have 3 nuggets. So there's a lot more to look for.
Do you want to know how much the last one costs?
Well, we're probably gonna have to go looking through the whole world with a guide anyways, so yeah, sure.
The last one costs 9.
Fuck you, game! Not picking either of the options that I gave you? What is this 9 bullshit?
It went... Okay, it goes 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Wait, 5, 5? I thought it was 6, 6. I thought it was always 6.
It's 6 for the third one.
Damn, okay. 5, 5, 6... 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? No, this one was 12.
Yes.
This one was 12! Wasn't it?
No, it's 10.
Okay, I just clearly don't remember numbers. Okay, so there are 6 nuggets left in the world, and we're gonna have to find them all. Let's go after this tower thing real quick here, and then we'll pull up a guide and go looking for nugs. Are you planning on getting all the cards? No. According to Mystery Man, those do not count towards 100% completion, so I'm just not gonna bother. By the way, is the stream stuttery for anyone else, or is it just me? Because I'm outputting something that I think is smooth. I have no dropped frames, but my own viewing of my stream is coming in stuttery. I'm gonna... Whoops, clicked out of the window. I'm gonna chalk that up to the routers in this house slowly falling apart and us not being able to get any tech support because of the pandemic. Why am I running the whole way? I was right next to... I was in the city. There's a teleport room.
Yeah, probably just not thinking.
Yeah, oh, well, that's just me at all times, really. I run on autopilot for these things. You guys think I'm bringing my A game here? God, no, I can't be on every moment of every day.
You're not on autopilot when you're translating the text.
That's true, but I also don't have to think about talking to anybody else or any kind of platforming at that moment. Gotta get that cardio. I suppose, yeah. I also gotta get outside for another walk here today. So I'm probably gonna be streaming. Well, I'm definitely streaming in the morning, and I'll probably stream at night, but I am gonna take a break in the middle of the day. Not for a tutor lesson this week. We rescheduled those to Monday. But, I need to, like, get out, get my exercise, and I want to hit up an electronics store and see if they have mic stands, so that I can finally get this thing away from right in front of my face. It's like, I don't mind the mic being here when I'm just playing a game, but for streaming stuff, it really is in the way of what I want to do with my arms. So is this going to be a quake, or... Yes, and that gives me a heart squid. Okay, I didn't think that heart squids came out of statues, but alright.
But that one was just hiding in the ground, apparently.
Hello, Chemist Dancer, how are you? You missed out last week, I think, on the best of dungeons. It would have been right up your alley. Just because of how goddamn many tentacles there were in it. It was begging to be joked about.
And it stole Baron's game idea.
I only took one lightning hit by just standing there and tanking it. Yes!
These are very easy.
Is walking just a health thing? Yeah, for me it is. I need to get exercise, because I spend all day, every day in front of fucking computers and on trains, so getting outside to, like, just walk around in hilly Tokyo is good. Good for me. Good for my body. And it gives me time to go over my Japanese flashcards, too, so it's kind of multitasking. Energy shu... Yushu. Energy Yushu to wa nokori hitotsu da ne. There's one energy collection tower left. Maniau yo kore nara. Alright, we'll make it. Good. I was gonna say, why do you assume I enjoy tentacles? And then I remembered I'm me. Yeah, pretty much. That's really all it was. And it was kind of even more so the fact that they just kept piling on more examples. The dungeon entrance looked like an octopus. The dungeon had 8 wings to it. The ability that I got from it was a double jump that is an octopus. It's called Jet Octo. The boss was a giant octopus with a smaller octopus girl inside of its head. And when we were done, we left, and Squid Baron, who is not an octopus but is a squid that looks like an octopus, came and beat me out for stealing his game idea with that exact boss that they talked about earlier in the game. It was fantastic.
Now I have to come up with a new game idea.
And all of it happened at the very bottom of the ocean where there was no one around to see it. But this game also has an enemy called Wet Gal, so there's that.
Yes.
You jump and squirt? Yes. Jet Octo double jumps by jumping squirting.
They have a lot of ink in it.
I never did a complete 100% New Game Plus speedrun for Pirate's Curse. I've never speedrun any of the Shantae games. It's just not my thing. I'll go for 100% because I like seeing the, whoops. I like seeing the 100% completion screen. But I'm just not into replaying games for speed. I started the stream with you translating Japanese and then talking about enjoying tentacles. What did I walk into? Yeah, this is just the way things go here. I'm a wholesome Canadian that is just trying to learn games through Japanese, but I also have a quote bot with like just an absolute history of what the fuck is this? These are real things that were said on stream at some point within the last 3 years. No, don't show the whole quote list. That's spoiling it. No, get that out of here. I can't clear Nightbot. Bam. Get that shit out of here. No.
Sorry.
You gotta encourage people to actually dig and look for them. If you just give them the list, then they just look through the list. And then nobody ever uses it again. Bad mystery man.
Aww.
Moderation. Or I guess not moderation is the word that I'm looking for, but like what's the word where it's like there's an M word that's like rationing something out or just giving it in like a drip feed. It's moderation if you're doing it for yourself, but if it's in relation to somebody else, I think the word is different. Anyways, it's too much. It's too much all at once if you just give them the whole list. Alright, fine. This one, then. I didn't need it anyways. I could just jump to the vine.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you even need to use the rope when you have a triple jump?
Alright, so there's another nug. Acclamation? Nah, not quite. I've given up on figuring out what the word is. Stop abusing my quote bot. I disagree with that quote now. I disown it. I want people to abuse the quote bot. It's there. It's there to be abused.これで4つ全部だね。そろそろアリーナタウンに戻ろう. Alright, cool. We did it. We destroyed all 4. Let's get back to Arena Town. Oh, you're just gonna teleport me there? Oh, I wanted to look for nugs.
No nugs for you.
69 had something originally, I think, but then I ended up deleting some stuff before it that wasn't very funny after a year, and the numbers got offset. So then I had to delete 69 too.
Aww, no 69.
戻ってきたのね. Alright, you made it back.
I knew you could do it.
君ならやれると思ってたさ. Yeah, so if it was you, I knew you could do it. で、やったんだよな? やったんだ. You did do it, right?
It worked.
エネルギー優秀キ4つとも始末してきたよ. See, yep, the 4 towers have all been dealt with. Either my quote wasn't credited or it got deleted. Which quote was that, do you mean? Toshi に流れる での力はこれで don't know that one. されたはずじゃ but it looks like it's important to meaning to understanding this sentence, so alright, if I'm gonna draw these things, I have to actually draw them right. Are you... there, that one. And then... that. What is this word? It's N1. Soshi. Obstruction, check, hindrance. So I don't need to learn it right now, but I'll write it down. Soshi. Obstruction, hindrance. Okay. 都市に流れる電力はこれで阻止されたはずじゃ。Alright, so you've obstructed the power from collecting in the arena town. Good. それが本当なら、これはどう説明するの？それが本当なら、これはどう説明する？She's basically asking like, yeah, so if that's true, then can you explain this? Yeah, it's still filling up.
Too late. The ship is about to... It worked! The power of the Sirens belongs to me!
That's a big ship.
She's charging up the weapon systems.
It's,
She's gonna blow up the entire island!
it's also in the sky. And why would she blow up the island? You've got the ship that's just needlessly killing people. Risky, you were cooler in Pirate's Curse when you weren't just genocidal.
I don't think it was her opinion to blow up the island.
I don't know. We just saw her going into the ship, and now the weapon systems are charging. Are you saying we can't trust Roddy Tops?
No.
I can't abide that, man. Roddy has never, ever led us astray. Not once. Not in the history of all these games.
Sure.
She's a Girl Scout, that one. Nanto honto jatta to wa. Oh my god, what is happening? This is really happening. Chika toshi wa honto ni fune dattan ja. The underground city really was a ship.
Wow!
Yeah, we've already established that about 6 times now, Gramps. Sorry, Uncle. それにどこにでもある船じゃない。それにどこにでもある船じゃない。That's just grammar. I just don't get that. それに is like that one. どこに is where. Demo is but. Aru is another, like, it exists, and then it's not a ship. It's a bunch of like descriptors stacked on top of each other, and I just don't know how to read it.
An airship!
Oh, that's not actually a ship because of where it is. It's an airship. Gotcha. I'm okay. I'm okay with the occasional voice lines now, just because it helps me understand some of these things. Hiko Senyo. It's an airship. Something o toteru no risky boots janai ka. So it's not risky boots. Daiko ga shima ni mukerareteru. So the big cannon is aiming at the island. Doshitara ii no? What does that mean? Saksen ga iru nde. Sore mo hayaku ni wa. We gotta come up with a plan quick. Ano fune no naka ni Shantae o irenai to. Why don't we send Shantae in? Again, have her do everything. The siren that can't speak? Huh? Okay, 何ができるのか見せてよ。何ができるのか Misete yo. Okay, show me what you can do.
What's this?
Nani kore? Nothing happened. She just made a bright blue beam of light, and now she's standing there looking all proud of herself. It was only up there for like a split second. Naniraka no tenso sochi o shokan shite kureta yo jana. So I think she turned this into a teleportation device now. Wakatta, got it. I'm gonna say I got it. I don't know what teleportation is. Kanojo iru teleporto saseru noryoku o motteru no yo. Oh, you can turn things into you can teleport things. Half-ji ni nobori no matsuri. Half-ji ni matsuri no toki ni Seiren tachi ga kono ko o tsukatte half-ji ni no ko tachi o warp sasetanda wa. Fuck. I've said it before, where I just wish I could go back or see a little bit more text, because all of that only makes sense if I could see the last little bit, but once I switch it, the first half of it all falls out of my head. Because it's a foreign language, I need to be able to reread the whole sentence. Something about, like, with the Half Genie Festival, like, at the end of the festival here, we're gonna show off by just doing teleportation. Demo, ima wa watashi tachi ga Seiren o kanzen ni tomeru no o taskegatteru no yo. But for now, I have to completely stop these sirens.
Huh?
Ano urusai kinkiri koe kara soko made rikai dekita wake? So something about comprehension. There's one word in the center there that I don't understand, so I'm going to translate that one. What is this next? Kiru? Yeah, Kiru should do. Kinkiru? Shrill voice. Okay, that's a very rare word. Kanakirikoe. Kanakirikoe. Ano urusai kanakirikoe kara soko made rikai dekita wake? So can you get us away from that super shrill voice? Lobster garu wa yoi koso da na. No, the lobster girl's a good girl. Ite risky boots o tachi mukau jikan da yo na. So you gotta hurry and take down Risky. Yareru dake no koto o shite doni ka hassha junbi dekiru mae ni kikosen o hakai surun ja. So I can't understand all of what he's saying, but he's saying, like, shoot, something about preparations, and then highlighting the words airship. So I think Mimic's saying this is the point of no return. Get your preparations done before you go up there. Jinbui wa yoyo. See, you say that, but we're not, because I still need to go and find 6 more nuggets.
And maybe one more heart squid.
That's right, yeah. I actually was not able to dig up that last heart squid as easily as I said I was. That's my bad. What's with this big empty area in the center, though? Is that the portion of the map that's going to get filled up by the airship?
I think that was the area of the map that was the airship.
Oh. You might be right. Because that was the purple area. And that whole thing is gone now. At what point in the lobster girl's body would it transform from human meat to lobster meat? I don't think it's really human or lobster. She's a siren. which is apparently its own type of species that contains Lobster Girl. It also contains Plant Girl. It contains regular-ass person in a mech. It contains this weird worm thing, this anglerfish, this octopus inside a bigger octopus, and whatever the fuck this is. It's a weird race.
Yeah, sirens are a mixed match bunch of creatures.
So, can I even buy the last card yet? Because if it's giving me bosses, like, I don't have whoever this boss... Like, I haven't fought another boss after the Octo. The last one is the Helpful Siren. Is this one just going to be Risky Boots somehow? Don't answer that. Don't answer that one. But I do want to know where I can get it, and also where's that nugget guy? Because we got to go digging. We got to go gold digging.
Okay, I will link it to you in the Discord.
And I will pull it up on my iPad so that I don't have to kill the music every time I click on it. And before that's the Risky Boots card. See, it might be, but at the same time, everything else here is an actual legit monster. Not just enemies, like straight up bad guys. Aside from this one Helpful Siren, but that's still a monster girl. Risky is not a monster. From all I understand.
She is a technical monster.
Like wait, what?
If you consider monsters as bad species, she is technically considered a monster.
No, but she's still just a person. She's not a different species. Unless that
she's
weird...
still someone that is evil.
No, but that wasn't what I was saying. I said everything on here is straight up a monster of a different, like, not people, not humans. So saying she's still a bad guy, it's like, okay, but that's not what I said. Okay, here's another question. Did they... Okay, sort of it goes hand in hand. Did they put collectibles inside that purple area that I can't get now? And can I get them when I go up to the airship? I know I'm flipping off the camera, sorry.
You are able to get those collectibles before going to the airship, but after it disappears.
Excuse me?
There is someone that will give you, like, most of the collectibles in the areas that disappeared.
Well, let's go talk to them first, because maybe they'll just fill me in with what I'm missing. Where's that person? Visiting the 3 scientists that wait in front of the blocked entrance. Okay, but where's that blocked entrance?
Check the left side of the town.
Yeah, I was just on my way there. This is blocked, but there are no scientists here. So maybe they're down in that other purple area. I'm gonna go check that. Oh, god damn it, this thing is impossible to control! We might go long on Shantae today to finish it up, because I do want to do these collectibles, but I don't think there's 2 hours of game left, so even if collectibles takes like another hour of looking around, it would not be worth it to do what's left in a stream tomorrow. Which teleportation thing am I after now? I think bottom right will take me where I want to go. Yeah, because top right is Armor Town. I'm getting the habit of pressing slash to talk because I'm Minecrafting. I don't know if that's a good habit to get into. I generally don't like push-to-talks because people have a tendency of releasing the button before they're actually finished. It's like once they're finished processing the thought, they'll release the button, but their mouth still hasn't caught up with that, usually.
It just pushes it like a little bit later.
Yeah, but then that's another thing you have to like consciously think about and do. And you know people. People don't like to think.
Unfortunately so.
They forget all the time. Are you fucking serious?
Wow.
I was standing on top of it. I've already been through this space.
Just wow.
Man, those guys from Juker Stream yesterday were completely off base. I'm clearly the most comfortable with luck. My hyper rabbit's foot is doing its job.
That's a very strong rabbit's foot.
Yeah, it has dice for toes.
I don't think that's a normal rabbit's foot.
It's not, it's a hyper rabbit's foot.
How many rabbit's foot have dice?
No, it's not natural, not at all. It was genetically engineered. But the point is, it's even luckier. これが終わるまで生きていられといね. So it looks like you're still alive. Good. Or that, or we're still alive. これが終わるまで生きていられるといね. So she's not giving me anything. Does that mean I'm done?
Possibly.
There's only the one scientist there. There's another blocked entrance to the north, but they're not. There's nobody there.
There's only, I think, 3 collectibles that you missed. If you got any one of those 3, then you're good.
No, there's more than that, I think. Because I see 3 nuggets.
Well, no, in the area that is missing.
Yeah. That's... Oh, I see. Okay. That's nugget number 3. That's nugget number 4. There are still 3 in that area. Yeah. 2 nuggets and a heart squid. Which, like, I probably got, but unless I can see for sure, I can't know. Nugget number 3 is inside a chest. Okay, that's got to be that chest right there, so this nugget is done. Heart squid, use spark magic to gain access to this heart squid. I think that means I got it too, because I got the achievement for all the spark things. So what's over here then? Okay, cool. That's another nugget that was just hiding in the middle of absolutely nowhere important.
This game likes to do that a lot.
I'm not a fan. Not a big fan. So that's 6. I need 3 more. All right. Let's head back. Well, I guess for now, since I've done that, I really don't like the idea of hopping around this map. I'm just gonna take it from the top. Because it'll probably save me a bit of time in digging around on the map later. Like, which areas I have done or haven't done. Because the map jumps all around, too. Oh, God.
The map, I think, goes left to right, top to bottom.
Nope. Well, I mean, maybe. It looks more like it's doing things in order that you encounter them in game. So I'm just gonna go take the teleport back to the top. And we'll go down this list and cover everything. Until we find where this last remaining heart squid is. And the 3 nuggets that I still need. Why not? I'm here.
Maybe it's in one of the dungeons that you...
I kinda doubt it. I really hope that's not the case. I'm certain that I've already done this, but, you know, for the sake of being super sure. Yeah, that heart squid is covered. Alright, back to the top. Why does it do Island West first? Oh, yeah, because that's... I think this is the area where you start the game, so either one of our theories works. Why is the platform shiny? It may have been a magic platform that just showed up because Black Knight redeemed 1 month sub. All right. Black Knight, you want to say something for me so I can click on your name? And thank you for redeeming the sub. Oh, Mystery Man also dropped a nice 23 minutes ago, but
Nice.
my throat does not want to do that in a nice, sexy way. Instead, it's going to do it like a smoker. Nice. So that heart squid requires fraud magic. Okay, I already got that. There's a nugget here, apparently. Inside the wither plant, use refresh magic. Okay, so I already got that one. Good news about the guide is that I can just run through until I get to the right screen. The cave needs drill fusion magic, so I already got that. And then we can pass by this for now. Damn you fucking frogs. You're just never gonna give me your cards, are you? Inside the chest, so that one's already got. Past savey, there should be another one here inside this cave, which needs... requires newt fusion magic for wall climbing. Okay, I got that. And now we go check up here. And there's nothing until I get to the climbable parts. You're god. Fuck this turtle. Okay, So here is Refresh Magic to rejuvenate. Already did that. And then at the top here is 5 nugget inside the invisible container. Use Seer Magic to turn visible. Yep, I already got this when I was up here. So that's covered. This one is use the shock magic to blow away the sand. I did that. This one was Heart Squid number 4. Use Quake Magic to make a Heart Squid. Yep. Master the dance minigame in Tree Town for another Heart Squid. I think I did that as soon as I showed up.
That was like your second attempt, I remember commenting on that.
Yeah, it was pretty early. So next up, they want me to go through town and go to Island East. Okay, I can do that. Just let me regen my health real quick. With a stop in at the bathhouse. Which was way closer than I thought it was going to be. I want a hot bath. I haven't had a bath since I got to Japan. It's all been showers. No, I guess that's not true. But the first house that I was at did have a bathtub. And I took a hot soak. No, I didn't. That was only a shower. It was a big, weird shaped shower. Maybe? I can't remember. It was like 6 months ago. The first house that I came to had a different bathroom, and I think it may or may not have had a bathtub. And if it did, I'm certain that I took a soak in it because I think I was feeling a little sick in like week 3. But I also moved out of that house within 2 weeks. So it could only have been at that first house. And this place does not have tubs. And I miss them. So. Nugget, Wither Plant, use Refresh Magic to rejuvenate. Okay. I've already got your thing now, so I don't need you. 4. I did this one because it's all open already. Yep, that one's good. Use Quake Magic to reach Nugget. So what about here? I think that would be Withered Plant. Yep, Refresh Magic. So over to Armor Town. What do you have? It looks like nothing. Armor Town isn't listed at all as like having stuff. But I guess I can talk to the dude. Make sure he's ready to buy. Yeah, he has changed. Gohon. 対戦の押し出をさせていただきたい。押し出をさせていただきたい。Something about push. 私のバヤーの一人が8歳してしまいましたね。してしまいましてね。その国家として、so with that, so 私のバイヤー, so my number one buyer, the result of that is 存在するうちでも最もレアなセレンカードが私の手に入ったのですよ。So I've gotten my hands on the most rare Siren card in existence. それがだったの9ナゲットのお買いとか確になってましたね。なってましてね。So you need 9 nuggets to buy this. You don't got the nuggets. Still need 3 more. I'll get him. I'll get him.
You will get your currency required eventually.
I'll be back. You tall, red-clad bastard. God. I hate walls. Just the entire concept of walls. They're always getting in the way. Gonna see if my game will work tonight. What game you playing? So here... Wait, not there. Here. Inside chest. Okay, well, it's on a different square, but it's very obvious right there, so that's probably the one they were talking about. Number 1, use rejuvenate magic to refresh the withered plant. Yep, got that. And this heart squid is the first one that you're likely to find. It's just no puzzle. Just right out in the open. Fallout New Vegas, it didn't want to load last night? Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw you were playing that a little recently. I think you were on my Steam list. Or it may have been showing on Discord. I don't know. It was being a bitch, either way. Number 2. On top of the platform requires Newt fusion magic to climb. Really? I need Newt magic here? Like, for what? Inside cave required Octojet to jump onto out-of-reach platforms. No, you do not need Octojet for this. This is like another one of the first ones that I got, because the Seer gives you extra platforms. So that one's also got, and that means this area is cleared. Oh, I guess you were right. It does go left to right, like some kind of a thing that doesn't make sense. Why would you do that? That makes it impossible to follow, like, in a big circle.
They were going in, like, a list format.
So I guess I'll go down now. Yeah, but it still would make more sense to make, like, a loop. So that when people are going through your list, they can just follow along instead of having to go zigzag around the world. So we're in the yellow area now. There are 5 nuggets here, so we're not going to finish the heart squid, but maybe we can find another nug. There should be one in here, but I think I got this one. 5, use Quake Dance to reveal nugget. Yep, got it. Probably should have read that before I swam in. Number 3 is inside a chest, so I got that. Still gonna check, just in case. Number 4 is also inside a chest, so I got that one too. And then numbers 1 and 2. Off in this direction. Right? Yes, that's correct. I wish you could use the tortoise while in midair, but you like have to be on the ground. So down, we go to here. This room has a nugget. Tortoise Stomp to reveal the nugget in the bottom left corner of the room, so I think I already got that one. And then down here, we need Quake Dance to reveal the nugget, which I think is this one. It was just hanging out in the middle of nothing. Yeah. So the yellow area is also cleared. Where is the laboratory next? eat the nugget. It's made of solid gold. That's gonna hurt your teeth.
You do not want to be eating something that is made out of gold.
You might want to drink a little bit of it. You know, if that gold schlager alcohol, whatever it's called, it has any selling point to it. But here's the tip. It definitely doesn't. Don't drink gold. It doesn't do you any good. It might not hurt you, but that doesn't mean there's any value in it.
It is a literal harmful metal.
Is it? Is it actually, though? That's why I say I don't know if it'll kill you, because there are some metals that are good to have in your body. Your blood needs iron, for example. Zinc helps your immune system, etc.
Let me check.
So I did get that one in the chest there, so that's covered. There's nothing to the lower right. But all the rich people do it. Rich people put gold leaf on everything. Yeah, and do you really want to be that kind of asshole? Like, think about that.
Okay, so it says that, impure gold preparations can lead to change in skin pigmentation.
Impure. What if it's pure gold? The good shit. Depends who I want to be an asshole to. Alright, fair. There are some people that I would really love to have enough money to just, like, throw in their face. Not actually. Not literally. I don't want to throw money at people. Oh my fucking god. You were right. I am missing one inside of a dungeon. What's more is that it's the dungeon with the best music. I gotta spend more time here. Yay!
Yay!
Fucking love this place. But now, where's the one that I'm missing? I got this one for sure. It looks like there's one in the upper right corner of this big room. It's right there. How did I miss that? Okay, to be fair to myself in the past, that doesn't jump out very well from the background. Maybe it's not supposed to, because the whole area is bright red with yellow highlights, and so are the squids, but I can really easily see how I could have overlooked that.
I don't think you were within it was within your general field of vision a lot of the time.
Bigger question now is how in the hell am I supposed to get in there?
Can you solve the puzzle?
Is there like a hidden cannon? Looks like no, but the only way I see into that room is rocks that I have to break from above where the squid is. Oh, there it is. Good. Good.
Good.
So that is all the heart squids now. I can write those off. And they never really put nuggets inside a dungeon, so that makes this place totally cleared. Yeah, you found a baby to crush and to drink their youth. How many squids has Shantae consumed over the course of 5 games?
Okay, I think there were only in Pirate's Curse and Risky and this game, if I remember correctly.
No. No, you don't. The Heart Squids have been in it since Risky's Revenge, at least. I think.
Okay, then let me.
Maybe Risky's Revenge used health potions. But I think I know in the original Shantae you were still collecting baby squids, but you brought them back to, like, a big squid to basically unlock the teleporter rooms.
Then let me check how you get health in Hashing Hero.
I think it has to be the same thing. You might not crush them the same way, but it's probably still going to be heart squids. Also, I should still be in that room because it's easier to get down from there.
Oh, no, it was heart holders in Half Genie.
Huh, okay, so wow, it really only has been 2 games where she has crushed babies and consumed their innards. But never forget that in Risky's Revenge, Shantae did kill a dog. So that's like just as bad.
Okay, so there's 32 in Pirate's Curse.
Yeah, I know I got this one, so that nugget is cleared. And if that one is Spark Magic on a terminal, then I should have got that one too. But it'll take me just a minute to get down there and triple check. Yeah, it's that room. Yep, it's a terminal. I've already got all those, so we're good.
Okay, she has melted down. Hold on, I need to recount.
It's a lot of babies, either way.
Over 60 at least.
Over 60 babies. But if you look at it from another perspective, she's just saving the world from 60 more Squid Barons.
Why?
They're all the same color as he is.
That doesn't mean they're him.
No, but it does mean that they are his offspring. I need this lower dark blue section now. Deep Sea Domain. So all the heart squids are already got. Number 5 nugget is in a chest in the top left. Yep, so I got that. No, 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 no. Sorry, ghost dog. You know I love to say hi, but not right now. Okay, so what is up here? This might be one of the rooms. No, this is not one of the rooms. I've cleared this one. Seer magic. That's not right. Nugget, seer magic to reveal a nugget position? Oh, I'm in the wrong one. I'm in a heart squid section. So past the savey room. You know what? Just in case something goes wrong, I'm gonna save. Like in case the game crashes or something. So this section now, 5, we need a chest. Wait, 4. Use seer magic to reveal the container position. So there's another hidden container in this room. Maybe I already got it, because I don't see nothing. It was probably going to be under that floor that you can jump through, if anything. Yeah, I'm calling it. That's what that was. So what about over here? Number 6 is in a chest, requires drill fusion. Okay, I already got that. So going up from here. Few more screens takes me to the position of number 3, which is in a withered plant. I already got that. And that's all the nuggets in this area. There's a couple heart squids, but I've already cleared them. So let's get to the back to the bottom here, and then we'll head over to the sunken ship again. Would you eat a baby if it saved the world? Let's get on to another train of conversation on there. I'm not a game protagonist. I don't have to make those kinds of decisions.
Yeah, can we stop talking about that, please?
What is here? Tortoise stomp in the bottom left corner of the room. Number 1 in a chest inside the middle of the section. And I got that one too. Okay, so the dark blue area is also cleared. There's only 3 nuggets left, and I've already gone through like half the map. I'm getting concerned. Sunken shipyard. Okay, so first thing right here, there's supposedly a nugget. Right there, there's a chest. Cool. That's one. I need 2 more.
2 more nuggets.
God, I want chicken nuggets. I want McDonald's chicken nuggets like real bad, but I will not. I will not give in to temptation. I'm never giving that company money again.
You can get Wendy's nuggets.
I would have to go out on a bit of a walk to find a Wendy's. And I don't know if Wendy's nuggets are any good. I've never had them before. How good is Japan's McDonald's? I don't know. It sure exists. Alright. The few times I've had any of their food, it's tasted just like I expected it to taste. But now I'll never be able to compare it again, because, as was stated, I'm never giving them more money. The Burger Kings are pretty good. There's one, near Oimachi, which is the station just to the north of me. And I'll occasionally take a walk up there, like on one of my exercise walks. There's also a really good electronics store up there that I like to stop in at when I need something. The Impossible Whopper? I don't think I've had that yet. I should check. Yeah, if I go out on a good walk today, maybe I'll stop in and see what the Impossible Whopper is like. They had a teriyaki and a spicy Whopper, and that's what I've got the last couple times. The teriyaki wasn't bad. Not a huge fan. The spicy was actually delicious. So 3 is shock magic on a terminal. That one's good. What about over here? Inside a chest, so I think I've already got that one then. Meaning there's only one possible place left down here where there could be one. And it's right next room. Sorry, not this one. Right here. Meaning, yeah, I've absolutely got this one already. Okay, back to the mine. I've been through this area like 4 times already, but there's also 8 nuggets here, so chances are good that I missed one.
Especially if it involves the Theromantic.
Yeah.
Magic.
Like, maybe right there. That might be one that I missed. No! So I already got that one. And Tortoise Stomp to get the nugget. Okay, so this room is clear. Where's the next one? This big room. Number 6, you need shock magic on a terminal, so I already got this one too. Number 3 is Quake to make a nugget appear. I've definitely used Quake here already, because that's where that statue came from. Next room's 4. Inside container requires seer magic to find. Yep, so wait. Why did Seer point out the same chest again?
I do not know.
I guess it's done now. 5, Quake magic to reveal the nugget. Got that. So past there, there's a nugget in this room. But I think, yeah, that was made obvious, because this is the first time... Like, this is the room where you get the Quake magic, so of course you use it. And it gives you a nugget. And I think it opens up, like, a cave-in that was keeping you in there, too. Inside this chest is a smaller chest. I wouldn't put it past this game.
Of course. Those tricky devils.
Two. Okay, so that's another chest. In here was a heart squid, but I should already have this one. Yeah, that's the invisible one again. And then we Quake. Number 1 is inside container, requires seer magic to find. Yeah, so I got that one too. Man, I still need 2 more nuggets, and we're very quickly running out of areas, by which I mean there's only green left. And green only has 5 nuggets in it total.
Well, maybe you missed 2 in there.
Don't make me go over the whole fucking game again. Don't do it. Oh, I've checked almost every location on this map. Not almost, I have checked pretty much every location on this map. Okay, I think I finally got the frog's ability. If I didn't before, I got it now, thanks to that card.
Fusion! Jet blast! Dash!
Okay, green area. Like, 2 of these are in dead ends that are very obviously, like, the only reason this room exists is because of the treasure. And I'm pretty sure I didn't miss those. But maybe one of these has a cave. Number 3 is inside a chest. Use the newt to climb the walls to reach. Okay, so I already got this. Down here, I know I've checked this before. Number 1, yeah, use Quake Magic to reveal the nugget. Nothing there. We're running out of options. Down at the bottom here, too. Use Tortoise Stomp in the bottom left corner. Okay, okay. There's one. Only one nugget remaining. Alright, can't get through there. So if we keep...
And there are 2 spots that the nuggets can potentially be in.
Yeah, there's 2 remaining locations. So all the way over here, number 4. Use Tortoise Stomp in the bottom right to reveal a nugget. Of this room, Tortoise Stomp in the bottom right to reveal a nugget. Nope. Seer is saying there's nothing here. So it's not that. Kochi no michi o something ga areteru yo. Demo hora. Okay! I was missing one of the ones in the purple area. And the scientists are all spaced out.
So it was this guy that gave you the stuff, okay.
Well, I think there's like 3 different scientists, and if there's 3 collectibles, they'll each give you 1. So I had the other 2.
Alright. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. That's all the nuggets done. Collectibles complete. Let's find a warp, get out of here, and then head off to the final dungeon.
And go give them to freaking Armor Baron.
I don't know if there's a Squid Crusher in Armor Town.
No, I mean go give the nuggets to the Armor Baron.
Yeah, I know. I have to go there anyways, so I'm wondering if there's a Squid Crusher, so I can do both of them in one stop.
There should be. If there isn't, there's definitely one in
Hey, there is.
Arena Town.
Squid Smith はあなたの責任だ。かわいい小さハートスクイドを手に取ってね。溶かして溶かして溶かして。あんたのためにもっとヘルスを作ってあげるのよ。ハートホルダーを作る用意はできたかい? Do you want me to make more health for you? Weep, weep, weep. And smoosh.
Squish.
あとホルダー手に入れた。できた。あんたのマックスハートが一つ増えたよ。Your max health has gone up by 1. Are the Ammo Baron girls in here? No, because this is not Ammo Baron. This is Armor Baron. his taller, skinnier brother. Desu ga... Ooh, I know this word. Seikoku. I think it's seikoku, a warning. Let me see. Did I make a card of this? Keisoku. No, keikoku. What did I say? Seikoku? Keikoku? Fuck, I was so close. Keikoku. Desu ga keikoku shite okimasu yo. But a warning. Kono kaado wa namae jitai ga chotto netabare nan desu yo. Netabare? Netabare. What is netabare? Netabare. It's in katakana, so it probably means something else. Spoiler! Ah! So, like I expected, it's something that I haven't seen yet. And they'd straight up tell you, like, this is gonna be a spoiler, bro. Q Nugget 究極のセイレンカードを交換しますか? Do you want to trade 9 nuggets for this ultimate Siren card? Or Siren card. See, we say Siren, but they're spelling it as Seiren. Something Seiren カードはあなたのものです. So, I think he's saying this Siren card is you. But that can't be right. So let me make sure that I know what this first kanji means. Empress. Jote. Jote Seiren card wa anata no mono desu. This Empress card is yours. Alright, so it's the boss of the Sirens. Empress. That makes sense. So let me see what these two new cards do. Octo Girl is Pike Boru Q no Buki ga teki ni ataeru dameji ga fueteru yo. So this increases the damage of Pike Ball, and this one, she does look pretty dang cool. I like that picture. I also like that they don't show you much of the rest of her body. It's just the head.
Yeah, it's literally just the head.
Teki no kougeki kara ukeru dameji o herasu yo. So take less damage from enemies. Ooh. That's not bad.
Very good one.
So drop this guy, because I don't need faster drill right now. This is giving me increased damage. This is giving me magic regen. There was another one in here that was doing really well for me, but I don't know what it was. I think I had on the increased swim speed for a while, actually. So fuck it. Let's take the reduced damage. Find Savy McGee wherever he's at. Hey, Savy. Does the pike ball damage apply to scimitars? Because I think that means I want to take the Octo instead.
I believe the damage does apply to the scimitars, yes.
Because scimitars is the, like the level 3 version of pike ball, I believe.
Yeah, since it's like the same class of magic, it should work.
When I played Pirate's Curse, I never did use any items. The auto potions are good, but yeah, Pirate's Curse, aside from the regeneration items, well, some healing items are also pretty good. Because that 4th island, I think, where they give you all the goo girls and like the evil slime, that is hell if you're not using regen items. Donika shite Hasha Jinbi dekiru mae ni hikosen o hakai shite kudasai. So make sure you are prepared before you go off and destroy the thing. Oh, it's a platform, I see. Off we go. Now, what are you going to have in store for me, final dungeon? You gonna pull a Pirate's Curse on me and give me some fantastic platforming right at the end? Or is this gonna be just like sort of a walk in the park? Okay, I like this already. It doesn't look like the easiest thing.
Yeah, the ship is kind of more like the gauntlet type area, like in Pirate's Curse.
Hello, platforms. Thank you. So I'm only gonna get one run through all of this. They're probably not gonna hide more collectibles on me, but I still am curious about using the Seer Dance everywhere to see what they might be hiding. What's up, Sadie? Oh, actually, do I want to save here? Can I get back?
I think you can take the teleporter back.
Alright, then I'll drop a
if
save.
you need.
What good are gems up here? Why are you still giving me gems? There's no shop.
In case you need to restock on potions, potentially.
Sorry, not sorry, little heads. Oh my god. Oh, the scimitars all do 4 damage now. That's doubling the damage. Hell yes, that siren card is awesome.
Yeah, the siren cards are probably the most powerful cards in the game.
They are the boss cards, that makes sense.
There's a reason why you need a lot of nuggets for some of those.
I mean, there are some other cards which might be more situationally valuable. For example, the ones where you can swim faster, or like drill faster, that kind of thing. But overall, yeah, I've equipped like 2 of my slots on siren cards since I got them, and they just, like, the very first boss, it just gives you more hair whip damage. That's your primary attack. That's never not useful. I hated the Tower of Hell and Pirate's Curse. Took me forever the first time. Then I saw a glitch where you could skip it. No! Why would you skip it? It's amazing. I love that level. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? That's a really long jump, but now I feel like I have to try and make it. And I bet I can. I just got the button combo wrong at the end there. And that time I forgot to newt. And that time I forgot to jump. I'm getting worse.
God dang it, Brian.
It's okay, I'm ready. Bam. Don't even need all that shell. Who is this? Who is this weird shell girl with a cannon? Alright, stop.
I think it's like a type of low-ranking siren.
I was gonna say stop everything. We're gonna grind on this girl for a little while and get, you know, like lots of silly jokes, and then she gave me a card immediately. Now I don't get to grind. Phooey.
Phooey.
Quick dance. Shio toki no mahou keshiryo ga hiryo. So this just reduces the magic that Quake Dance takes. I get to grind on that one though. Oh, they don't respawn. Well, that makes me not happy. These ones look like they will spawn infinitely, though, so yay. Give me card. Card? 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 Any of you? Okay, what is that? I don't see her listed anywhere. Oh, it's just that these all give cards for the same thing. Seiren Soruja. Yeah, so it's Siren Soldiers. Yeah, they're all just giving it for the same turtle shell one. Alright. That's a little disappointing. I'm going through auto potions a little bit too quickly here. I've used 2 in this stream. I'm sure it's fine. I do still have plenty of healing items when I remember to use them. Not sure how they want me to deal with those guys. Maybe just avoid them, because they seem to move a little bit too quick for me to take out with a hair in one cycle. And also, they have a little bit too much health. What is hitting me here? There's invisible things, isn't there? No. Oh, no, stop, there. Secrets. It's just gems. Who the f cares? Nobody needs more gems. I'll take a heart. That's useful. Got it. All right. I didn't see the spikes on the wall. They're kind of very well hidden underneath that foliage. Ooh, they make you drop off and dash this time. Just faster to fall. It's always just faster to fall if you can get away with it.
So if the girls are sirens, what do you think these things are?
I don't know, just generic mooks. They're all labeled as siren soldiers, but I don't think that makes them actually sirens. I think it just makes them, like, minions. Regular monsters that the sirens use.
Also, we have more freaking crabs.
In most cases, more crabs is not a bad thing. Just most. Not all. Definitely a few cases where you do not want to have more crabs on your table.
In this case, that is a bad thing.
God! It's another auto potion god.
You really need to freaking watch your health.
But I don't wanna!
You're gonna run out of auto potions before you even get to the last siren at this rate.
Well, that's good. That just increases the challenge then. Oh god, oh god! Okay, I like this. I appreciate this. Give me Fireball now. So that I can, go boom.
You can switch to the, you can switch to the shoulder buttons, you remember?
Switch what?
The magic you have.
Yeah, but that would take too long. if I know what specific spell I want, I'm just gonna pick it. Plus, it only switches among the magic that you've equipped. Like, it doesn't change what ranking you have on. And I needed the fireball, not the flamethrower.
Fair enough.
Alright, that's just too many Siren girls. And I don't really have to spend any time with them right now.
So many Sirens.
That was a good room right there. That was teaching me a new mechanic, how those platforms work. Now they're gonna give me one of those in the next upcoming rooms.
It's always nice to have a little something like that so that you can experiment with it before you get into like a platform heavy section with it.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily call it experimenting. It's more like they're throwing you something new in a safe environment. Not so that you can necessarily experiment, but just so that you can see how it behaves. And they organize it in such a way where you have to interact with it so that basically there's no excuse for you not knowing. Like this. So now there's these platforms, and you know if you're quick, you can jump off of them. Because they will dissolve quickly. Oh my god, I hate these red guys. They just take so long to kill. Because they're invincible so much of the time. Ah! Oh, great. Another one. It's cool. It's not like I'm here to save the world or nothing. Wait, you're the bad guys. Of course you'd want to waste my time. That's like the whole point behind what you're doing.
Yeah, they kind of are here to waste time so they can get the cannon ready.
Alright, that was me getting penisy. Got no one to blame for that but myself. How big is this dungeon? They've already given me 2 save spots during it.
Very big.
Oh god, alright. I spotted it this time. I spotted it. We're all good. Eat the crab. Eat the tuna steak.
Good.
I mean, I would have been fine without it too, but that was really just for your sake there, Mystery.
You have at least learned.
I've learned nothing. I've learned how to get you to stop nagging me, and that's all. Is that your new form of nagging? When you just make irritating sounds
joke
that have no purpose, so I can't possibly know what it is you're trying to get me to do?
It's just like that.
Probably not, but, you know, there might be a chest or something.
If you want.
There was nothing. There was, in fact, not a goddamn thing. Why did I walk in this
I
direction?
think the only purpose is there is so that you can get rid of those enemies.
That you've already passed, and that are no longer a threat to you. Yes, of course. I gotta say these red enemies have become significantly less of a pain since I figured out that you can newt dash through them. That makes it much nicer.
Newt dash is very good.
Yeah, it gives you iframes. I gotta know what's in those. Oh god. I got like stuttery frame rate for a second there, but I think that's more because of my switching desktops. Like when Windows decides to switch which desktop it's rendering, it kind of chugs everything else for a second, which is weird. You wouldn't think that would be that demanding of an operation, but here we are.
It apparently is.
They had better give you a shortcut back to the beginning of this dungeon. If it takes this long and they give you gems for the whole thing, with the excuse of like, maybe you need to restock on potions. It's like, okay, but you're gonna make me go backwards through all this just to go and get a potion? Fuck no.
It's taken like 20 minutes or so at this point. We haven't reached the end yet.
And I'm kind of going quickly. Like, I am no Shantae scrub. Fuck me! Where did those spikes come from? Who even came up with the concept of spikes that insta-kill you in video games? I hate them all. Mega Man, this is your fault.
Okay. I was gonna say...
Wait a tick.
Okay, now this is a puzzle that I like.
Okay, so you toggle them by going through them. Gotcha. Then we can do that. Now the red and the blue are both off. That sent me straight into the spikes. So, cool. Thanks for that. Left, up. Bam. Interesting, not very complex. I hope they have a more advanced version of that.
Sometimes the simpler puzzles are pretty good.
Okay, what is this all about? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 broken cages.
And a window. Or is that a terminal?
That's a window, that's a screen. That's another window. So 5 broken cages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this one. See, I'm thinking, because there's been 5 other bosses so far. And I don't know much about what the Sirens are all about. I haven't caught... No, I know bits and pieces of the Sirens, but I haven't caught too much of the subtle stuff because of translations. But I'm wondering if these were maybe used to hold other Sirens. They can't be the cages that held the genies, or held the half genies, because we opened all of those. Maybe these are cages that held actual genies. The point is, they gave us a dedicated hallway with nothing else in it and 5 broken cages. That's environmental storytelling. That means something. Yes, there is a teleporter right here at the boss room, too.
So you can go backwards.
I don't want to take it, because if it makes me do the whole dungeon again, fuck no, but it's there.
Mayor!
Excuse me, what? Shicho-san, Mayor,
Are you okay?
大丈夫ですか?
Yes.
Shantae-san, 来てくれて本当によかった. I'm so glad you came. でも、どうやってこんな上まで来れたんですか? But what are you doing up here?
No time.
説明している時間はありません. There's no time to explain. お願いです。私を助けてください. Please help me.
Hang on, Mayor. I'm coming.
待ってて、市長さん。市長、待ってて、市長さん。今行きます。Hold on, Mayor, I'm coming. And Cage. When I first saw that guy, I never trusted him. He seems a little shady. He has seemed a little shady for the whole game, you're right. Huh?
What's the big idea?
どういうことですか? What is this all about?
Let me out of here.
今すぐここから出してください. Let me out of here, please. これでも私の計画の魔法はできないよ。そう、これでも私の計画の魔法はできないよ. I can't let you be an obstruction to my plans from here out.
Just to keep you under lock and key.
Wait a tick. Wait a tick. That's not the mayor's voice. そこに... Oh, also, it's Risky that got this thing up, but there's also the Empress Siren. I don't know. There's a lot of moving parts going on right now. そこに平時込めたままにしておくからね. You've been Risky the entire time?
Yeah.
How though? I'm not
Magic.
convinced that anything could have convinced her to take off her hat.
She can take off her hat if she needs to, okay?
I love the stilts.
The stilts are good, yes.
Not sure how she got her arms to be that long, but you know what? It's goofy. Her hat got took off in Pirate's Curse. Yes, and that's the only reason it was taken off is because it was stolen from her. You've never seen her without it in any other instance. Except when she puts on a bathing suit. That's true too. Or when she's in the tub in Half Genie Hero. That too. But like when she's out in public?
She's in
no.
like the queen attire.
No, shh. Stop giving all these examples that counteract my point. Nani? Risky.
What have you done with the mayor?
あなた市長さんに何をしたのよ? What did you do with the mayor?
I haven't done anything with him.
何もしてないさ.
Your mayor
あんたの市長さんは
Doesn't exist.
存在しないんだよ. Does not exist. それじゃあ then
You were the mayor all along?
最近からあなたが市長さんだったの? 最初からあなたが市長さんだったの? From the start you were the mayor?
It was a brilliant performance.
Wait, was she the one that kidnapped the half genies then? Because she was the one that organized the thing that got them all here. Ware nagara subarashi. Alright, that word means performance, but I need to know if it's an N3 word, because if it is, then I have an excuse to finally learn it. Acting performance, engi. It is! Huzzah! Extra bonus, that uses some kanji that I don't yet know. So now I have an example for that, or for those kanji. acting and performance. Okay. Ware nagara, subarashi engi datta yo. I put on a wonderful performance. Pretty sure she just said it in English. Yes, but the English is not always a direct translation to the Japanese. And the point is, I'm here to learn the Japanese. So I know I've seen that word before, and she said performance. That's why I was able to piece it together. But what I needed to know is if it was a JLPT N3 word. Because if it was, that means I can mark it down and add it to my flashcard deck, like, immediately. Because I'm focusing on learning N3 vocabulary for a test at the end of the year. Is that kanzen? Yeah, 不完全なところが逆にキャラを出してだろう。違うかい? Okay. Kanzen is like complete, so 不完全 is incomplete. 不完全なところが逆にキャラを出してだろう。違うかい? 違うかい is like different, and then she's turning it into a yes or no question. 逆にキャラを出してだろう. So I need to bring out a totally opposite character. So 不完全なところがin this incomplete situation, 逆にキャラを出してだろう。違うかい? I need to bring out someone different, don't you think?
But why, Risky?
だけどなぜなの risky? Yeah, but why risky? なんでみんなを騙すようなことしたの? So, なんでみんなを騙すなことしたの? Why did you trick everyone? どこから説明するかね? どこから? It's like, why should I explain it to you? 私はね、この島を何年も前に発見したんだよ。So, 私はね、私はね、この島を何年も前に発見したんだよ。I found this island a few years ago. そしてその地下深くに埋まっている船もね。And I understood that there was a ship underneath the island. セイレンたちの飛行船は素晴らしいだろう。It's wonderful that it's an airship. これこそ女王 Queen. That's still Queen, and I still don't know if I know what it is, or if I have memorized. Yes, it is. It's 女王。これこそ女王の船にAll right, translating this one. The last half is O. So we'll type in Aite, which gives me the first kanji, and then Kano should give me the second one. But it is not. All right, I have to draw it in then. It would be better if I could draw with any kind of accuracy. But it turns out being an artist does not make you just automatically good at all drawings. It's a shame, really. Give me radicals instead.
Yeah, most artists just kind of specialize, and anything else is just bleh.
Excuse me. That's the one I'm after. Okay. This word is so suitable, and it's an N word, so I mean it's an N1, so I don't gotta remember it right now, but I'll still write it because I translated it. これこそ女王の船にそう惜しい. So this ship is suiting for the Queen of the Seas. どうしても手に入れなければならなかったのさ. So I had to obtain it. I already looked up that one, didn't I? And I did not write down what it was. Empress. Don't know how to say it, but it was Empress. にあったのはその時さ. I'm off to meet the Empress. 7人目のセレンのことね. 7人. So the seventh siren. 彼女はジーニーたちとI don't know what that word is. あったみたいですね。あったみたいでね。他のセレンたちとは同じ方法では食事をできない状況だった. Something about genies, not half genies, like the original genies. And the situation of being food. So I think she's saying that the Empress like ate genies. だから逃避を待ち負けたのさ. だから逃避待ち. I don't know what that one was. やつほの売りになる協定をね. And I don't know that either. But hello, you look like a big thing. The fuck are you? そっちの言葉に誤り yeah. 誤り. そっちの言葉に誤りはなかったようだね. 武士船長. そっちの言葉に誤りはなかったようだね. So you don't look apologetic for that phrase, oh captain of the ship. Huh?
5 drops of genie life force.
Oh, is she the Empress? Genie no 説明力 go something to. Yeah, 5 drops of genie life force.
Exchange for the ship.
船との交換だったね. Okay, so she needed genie blood or genie life force, and she got all the genies to give their magic to Shantae, and now she's gonna take it all from me. Genie no maho wa yaburareta da ne, ja? But isn't the genie's magic destroyed? Like, it's all gone.
Yes.
So dae, yes, but 我はに肉体が戻されたのだえ。我はに肉体が戻されたのだえ. So maybe something about like returning the flesh, the body, to her. 我がセレンの同行たちと同様しすべきものどもを食べることがまたできるようになったのだえ.
I will live forever and beyond.
わらわは未来栄養に生きるのだえ. So she's saying something about eating people and being like having an immortal life force. And Shantae's in a cage and they're talking about genies, and I think what's going on is that she wants to eat Shantae. Ike, go.
Okay, that's basically what's going on, yes.
Nailed it. Fucking 3000% comprehension. 必要な準備をするがいい. Go do the necessary preparations.
Ship is yours.
この船はそなたのものじゃ. The ship is yours. やろうども.
We've captured the brat.
All right, good, little bitch. Mendo na kagi wa tsukamaeta yo. We've captured the troublesome little brat. Buki no shitsuryoku o... Buki no shitsuryoku o... shitageru da. So the weapon's power is going down. Or to fire down the weapon's power. Soshite... I'm going to look that one up because now you've given it to me like 3 times. So what is Empress? Just so I know how to pronounce it. Jotei. So you're giving me Jotei. So して、女帝を彼女の島に戻して差し上げる準備を今すぐするんだよ。そして、女帝を彼女の島に戻して、Empress particle 彼女の島に her island 戻して差し上げる準備を差し上げる is like give 準備を今すぐするんだよ so she's saying something about like and I'll give the preparations to take back her island straight back to the Empress
I will dispose of this half-genie runt myself.
or she's saying you go do your preparations to take it back I don't know half genie
escorts her back to the island is what she's saying.
Okay, but there's 3 hers on screen right now, so I don't know who's talking about who.
Okay, Risky is telling her men, I believe, to escort the Empress back to the island.
Gotcha, okay, so she's giving orders to someone else. Half Genie no Chibi no Shimatsu wa watashi ga chikasetsu suru. I will deal directly with the runt myself. Which tells me immediately that Risky is not actually being super evil bad guy. She definitely wants the ship, but she doesn't want Shantae to die. Matsunodae, wait. Subarashi idea ga something itanodae. I just had a good idea. Kono karada wa Seimei, kono karada wa seimei o torimodoshitai. I get the life force back in his body. Shikashi mukashi no ikiyoi wa nai no dae. Shikashi mukashi no ikiyoi wa nai no dae. But I won't have the power that I had before. Atarashi tohi toyu no wa dou dae? What do you think of a new trade? Sonata no... What is that word? Jishin? Shinshin? I know I've seen it before. I think it's Jishin, but I'm gonna double check. No, it couldn't be Jishin. Because that involves different kanjis. So what is this word? This word is just another way to say karada. I keep fucking forgetting that. Sonata no karada to, and that body, fushi o hiki kaeru no ja. Fushi o hiki kaeru no ja. Fushi o, undying, o hiki kaeru no ja. Something about, like, changing undying to that body. I think she's saying, no, I don't like this plan. I want to do something with the genie brat.
Treachery!
I get your body, but you get my immortality, is what she's saying.
Okay. So, yeah, I see. Because she doesn't have any strength to her. Yeah, I get it now. I take that body and transfer this immortality to you. Yeah, so that's just treachery. Like, betrayal. Urakita ne. Hello, Dula. How's it going? Well, she doesn't seem to have much say in the matter. And that would be the card that I've got. It looks a little cuter than the card that I've got. It's got some more intense lighting on the card, but that's definitely the same body.
This is more like it.
これでいいのだな。No, this is good.
What have you done to Risky?
Risky に何をしたの? They basically best friends since Pirate's Curse? No, not actually. In Half Genie Hero, Risky was just straight up like mega evil. Super want to kill everybody evil. There was
She wanted to have the whole genie realm for herself.
Yeah, there was no goodness to Risky whatsoever. She just like all that stuff that like the genies, which were basically the gods of this world, and then they went off to like deal with super bad threats. Yeah, I'm just gonna suck all the life force out of them. It's all mine now. There's no goodness. Wara wa Dokushi no chotto shita fusion mahou dae. Well, I just fused with it myself. Now I have both. Sore de? Domo e? So, what do you think?
Risky.
Risky? Yodomo wara wa no koi o hiku no dae. Now listen to my voice. No, like everybody listen to my voice. That's a big army. Fune o...
That's a big... that is like the biggest army possible.
Fune o modosu no dae. Return the ship. Ano shima ni iru iki to shite... No. Iki to shi ikeru mono subete no. Everything living on the island. Seimei ryoku o atsukai totte yaru no dae. The life force of every living thing. Sore ga owattara. If it all ends, moroto mo kesatsu sasete yaru no dae. Something about it, just annihilate all of it. Dameo, no!
Just destroy everything,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah, kill everything. Watashi ga nani ka shinai to. I have to do something. I could just stand here and watch it happen for a while.
I mean, this army is just going to repeat itself.
Well, my scimitars aren't reaching them, so shoot, I'm all out of ideas. What if we quake? Cool, that got everybody.
Bonk.
Sonata doyate, what did you do?
Give Risky back.
Risky o kaishi nasai. Give me back Risky. Something rae. I am gonna look up that one. Because I know the kanji, but I just don't know what the word is. That one. Kotowaru. Kotowaru. Refuse. Okay, kotowaru ye. I refuse. So I should add that because it's also an N3 word.
There's a lot of N3 words in this translation.
Actually, not really. Most of it has been not N3 words, but you know, I'm just like I said, I'm specifically looking for them, especially in the last couple weeks since I got that vocab list and sort of redirected my goals. So now I'm calling them all out as I learn them. Kotowaru. Kotowaru e. I refuse. Kono karada o tame... No, shiki unten. Shiki unten ni dasu jikan da ne. Shiki unten. Some sort of like a ritual of performance. Or a ritual of like functioning. Shiki unten ni dasu jikan da ne. And there's like no time to take it back or something. Go ahead.
She's basically like saying, well, time to put this new body to use.
Okay, that's what it... Yeah, so give this body a test. Like a functioning test. That's what it was. Something surugai. Satan. So, yeah, Queen Siren, the 7th Siren. Oh, hello, you can just go on the roof sometimes.
Yes, this is a tough fight.
See, you say that, but I'm just gonna force my way through it with scimitars and hair whips, and then just eat lots of food.
This is a tough fight if you're actively trying to dodge her attacks.
See, that's your problem. You're playing it like Scrub does. I don't got time for dodging. I don't know how much health she has left, but I feel like it doesn't really matter. This is gonna be over in a matter of minutes.
Especially with the upgraded scimitar damage.
And the upgraded hair damage. I'm using your own sirens against you, Empress. And I've only gone through 3 crabs so far, so like it doesn't even take that much food. Got her.
Well, that's the boss.
Bam. This is why you hoard your items. Oh wait, she just gave a sex moan. 聞いてたよりは強いよじゃのそなた。聞いてたよりは... So your body looks stronger than this. Daga... I don't think she said that, your body. It was something about strength, and she was saying, like, you.
You're stronger than what I was told.
Yeah, something like that. Daga... Kanke nai ne. But it doesn't matter. Warawa no zenryoku ga daseba ii dake dae. I'm going to unleash all of this body's power. Sonata mo koko de owari dae. This is the end for you. Zap, 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 zap. Big lasers. Oh, wow, different loading screen. You got a more bumpin' body than I must have it. That's the card. That's the card I've got.
Yeah, this is the monster card.
Oh, she big. Oh, she big, dough.
She very big.
What do I hurt? Nothing is working. What part of her do I have to smack? Is it the baps? Is it the eyes? Is it the teeth? Is it the crown? Is it the other
There
bap?
should be something red on her body.
Oh, there it is. It's her little garter. Okay, so it actually goes down way farther than I thought. Like, I can go all the way down to her feet.
Yeah, this covers her entire body.
Go
And
away,
then
giant
some.
purple. Oh, wonderful. We are disrobing her.
Yes.
Oh my god, way forward. I love you so much. It's so unnecessary.
And yet they do it anyways.
Okay, what's next? There's definitely one of these down by her leg as well, or down by her shin as well, but next up comes shoulder pad. The last one's definitely going to be on her head, because that one only has one gem. Now is it down? Yeah, alright. That's another one. Eat some berg. Oh, she's got... Oh, never mind. The one on her head might be the earrings as well. So then it might actually be that the crown comes last. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Giant purple. Break that thing off. Nope, the crown is next. It is, her face comes last. Oh! So they limit your screen size now. Good, good. I like it when things change.
Yeah, since you're only on the top now, they make it harder.
Okay, so the one on her head straight up is gonna be the last one. They're giving me the earrings first and separately. Oh, I'm out of magic. Eat the seafood parfait? What is this thing? Pokedon? Yoi ryo no chikara o mawa... Okay, it's... Whatever poke is, it's a bowl of that. Oh god, oh god, oh she's got Metroid lasers. Metroids have lasers, right?
Some do. Also, we apparently have a scam bot in the chat.
Alright, well. That guy's now banned. Thank you for the alert. Yo, Black Knight, did you ever say something earlier? Like, you redeemed a sub, but I'm not able to click on your name to gift it to you. Got her. Yeah. どうしてだい How? どうしたらそなたにわらわを倒すことが How are you able to defeat me? リスキーブーツは最初からあなたも騙していたのよ. What happened to Risky's corpse? I think that like the army smushed it into paste because it was here when they came and it was gone when they left. Risky boots wa saisho kara anata mo damashite ita no yo. So Risky was tricking you from the beginning. Or lying to you from the beginning. Roddy, why are you here? God damn it, you are not a genie.
She still got her freaking power taken.
No, she didn't. There was no genie magic with Roddy. Or do you mean with Risky? Getting her power,
Roddy.
Then no, there was no power taken from Roddy Top. She had none to begin with.
There's zombie powers.
Ugh. Watashi tachi no deban no aizu desu wa ne. So we're giving the signal, or we got the signal. Akanna, I don't know what akanna means. Are wa yabai kanji da yo. That thing you're doing, that's awful. No, awful feeling.
Listen,
Minna kite, everyone listen.
it's time to take your magic back.
みんなの魔法を取り戻すのは今だよ. Take back your magic now. 急いで, quickly. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. See? Roddy does not get magic back. She's just gonna stand there and dance.
I never said it was magic.
さあ、みんなの魔法を使ってあいつが奪った生命力を呼び戻すのよ。So, みんなの魔法を使って everyone use your magic. あいつが奪った生命力を呼び戻すのよ and call back the life force that she's stolen. Oh, I see. Now I understand. So there actually was life force from all the genies taken when they were kidnapped. I didn't catch that part before.
Yeah, she said she needed like 5 drops of genie life force. They just took a bit of life force from everyone that they kidnapped.
Gotcha, including Roddy Tops, who is a zombie and has no life force, and is also not a genie. So why the fuck did any of this work?
Because.
God, warawa no atarashi karada ga, my new body. Warawa, dateki datta no daya, no dae. All right, nai. I gotta know what that one is. Nai. That, and then teki. T, teki, bam. Muteki. Muteki is invincible, unrivaled. Okay, Muteki. Warawa muteki datta no dae. I was invincible. Clearly not. You just got bested. Doshite makeru na do toyu. Doshite makeru nado toyu koto ga. Doshite makeru nado toyu koto ga. How did I lose? Anata ga tabeta no wa minna half genie de wa nakatta no yo. Anata ga tabeta no wa minna half genie de wa nakatta no yo. I think she's saying something like the ones that you ate, like everyone's life force that you ate, were all only half genies. Nanda though, what? What?
Well, not everyone was a half genie.
Oh, is it because of Roddy Tops?
Yes.
I knew it. Well, I did not call it, but I have been calling out for the past like 10 minutes. She's not a goddamn genie. Why is she involved in this? Turns out that's what sabotaged it.
She specifically said half genie essence. She only got 4 essences.
あなたの新しい体は something から something 出たのよ. Alright, I gotta know what that one is now too. Because I've never seen this kanji before. Can I draw it convincingly? Holy shit! I got it! Kusaru. Oh my god! That's another N3. Okay! You get added. Kusaru. I would not have expected that, considering I've never in my life seen this kanji before. Anata no atarashi karada ga something kara kusatte ta no yo. So your body already had rot in it. Kiyo waruku shitara gomen ne. Roti tops. Kyo wa haruki shita. So, sorry you got wrapped up in this, Roddy. Zenzen daijoubu da yo. I'm okay. It's totally fine. Taberu mono ni wa chui shinai to wa. Be careful what you eat, or watch what you eat. Warawa no maho ga umaku ikanakatta no kae. Warawa no maho ga umaku ikanakatta no kae. Warawa no maho ga. So my magic. Umaku ikanakatta no kae. So my magic was not complete. It was not perfect. Kore mo half genie no seimei chikara o no seimei ryoku. Ooh, I should know this one. Urayama. Ureshi. Poison? Doku. Yes. Doku sarete tasei da to wa. You poisoned my... Your half genie essence was poisoned. Risky boots me something shita na. And she's saying something about risky. Sore ni mo hanare tamitai. Sore ni mo hanarete mitai. Already used to... It looks like they're already used to this or to that, but I don't know what she's talking about.
She said before that, like, Risky lied about everything to me.
Oh, and then Shantae's like, yeah, we're used to that. An? An no inochi ga warawa no mono datta no dae. My life is eternal. Warawa no na. No. Or yeah, my life is supposed to be eternal. I'm supposed to be immortal. And now she explodes.
Rip.
There's like 3,000 kanji characters, Calvin, so yeah, there's a ton. And why do these characters look like sprites from Zanga? I don't know what Zanga is, but these are the cute sprites that WayForward has been using for Shantae for the last 2 games, and I love them all. Ikenai, we gotta go. Yoi oto janai yo kore. That's not a good sound. Fune no Igai? Igai. It's not Igai. It's damage. Fune no damage ga hido sugitanya. There's already too much damage to the ship. Otochimasu. It's falling. Koko kara roti tops o dashite. Roddy, get us out of here. Hayaku, hurry. Anata wa dou shimasu ka? What about you? Jou wa risky to something shita no yo, but it means dissolve. Like she dissolved Risky's body. Jou ga no wait, Jou is queen. Empress is Jote. Jote ga satsu shitaima moshikashitara. I need to, like, make sure she's actually gone. Jikan ga arimasen wa. You don't have time. Risky boots ga ikinokotteru to wa omoimasen. Like, Risky... You can't honestly think Risky's still alive. Sonna no... Tashka. Sonna no tashka ni wa wakaranai yo. You can't know that. Kanojo ga ikiteru... chance ga skoshi demo attara sagasanai to. Even if there's a chance she's still alive, I have to look for her. Koko ni todomaru to koko ni todomaru to kesshin shita no desu ne. So koko ni todomaru to kesshin shita no desu ne. Are you absolutely determined to stick around here?
I understand.
All right, wakarimashita wa. Ikinasai, go. Hoka no mono ni wa watashi kara hanashite okimasu. So, hoka no mono ni wa watashi kara hanashite okimasu. So let me know if there's anything more you need from me. Goshiki Uno. Yeah, good luck. And poof.
Where's Shantae? Do you think she's...
Balls staring. Got her. Sans hat. But I wouldn't...
She's probably like grabbing onto the hat.
No, the hat's gone. Hat's gone forever. The next game is going to be the 6th game in the Shantae series. So according to the pattern, Risky needs to be without her hat. Never mind, it's right there.
See?
Shantae ga yatte kureta you da na. Looks like you did it, Shantae. Kore dake janai zoi. Sore dake janai zo. Yeah, yep, you did indeed. Risky butsu mo tasuketa Yojano, and you saved Risky. Hey.
Why bother?
Nande sonna koto o, why did you do this? Shantae wa yoi mono dakara yo, because Shantae's a good person, duh.
Uncle!
Oji-san, Sky, Sore ni Boro, and that's Bolo. Why the ... Rotitops, anata mo koku ni kita no ne. You're all here. Karera dake de wa arimasen wa, and not just them. Harmony. Prink. Sore ni bera ni zapu ni mo. And that's Plink and Zap. Zenin minna kanzen kaifuku shite genki desu wa. So Zenin minna kenzan kaifuku shite genki. Yeah, so everyone's feeling better now. Zenin janayo, not everyone. Risky.
I found her like this.
Konna funi natteru no o mitsuketa no. So I found her in this state.
Is she?
Demo.
She really does care for Risky.
I think that's just because she's like super loving protagonist person. It's there's no hate for the person who continuously tries to kill everybody around them, even though there should be.
Has she shown hate to Risky before?
No, that's what I'm saying. There should be, because of how many times Risky has tried to do terrible, unspeakable things, but there is not, because Shantae is loving protagonist girl.
I mean, they spent an adventure together.
That was one, and then they rebooted everything, so that, like, isn't part of this Shantae's memory. Demo, buji nano ka wakarana. I don't know if she's okay.
Get your filthy hands off me!
Yogoreta te de atashi ni sawaru na. Don't touch me with your dirty hands.
Risky! You're alive!
Ikiteita no ne, you're alive. Atari mae daro. Atari mae daro. I was before you got here. Minna imasugu atashi kara hanareru da ne. Now everyone get away from me. Ochitsuki nasaite. Yeah. Ochitsuki nasai ni. Fucking calm down. Soyo! Shantae ga anta no inochi o tasukete kureta no yo. It's because of Shantae that you're even alive. Anta wa watashi tachi o bakuha shiyo to shitatte no ni ne. Anta wa watashi tachi o bakuha shiyo to shitatte. It's because of us that you're here. Jibun no yaku o something. Jibun no yaku o eiji tadake daro. I was just acting. Douyu imi o sore. Wait, what do you mean? Half genie mawari o something te antara minna o koko ni yonda no wa atashi da yo. So yeah, she's saying something about like the half genie festival originally. あんたらみんなをここに呼んだのは私だよ. So when I called you all here for the festival, what is that again? That word, Empress? Jote. Jote がそこの5人のバカどもを食い物にするためにね。女帝がそこの5人のバカどもを食い物にするためにね。It was for the sake of 5 people for food for the Empress. So she said that she's acting, but now she's just saying it's the same thing. それで、お前の... Let me finish the explanation first, then you can clarify. それで、お前の生命力は他のより something 売るってやつに確信させてんのさ。確信。Is that 確信? Kakushin? Is that a word? Yeah, 確信. Conviction, belief. Okay, 確信. それでお前の生命力は他のより something ってやつに確信させてのさ。Something about your life force, but like something else more than that, and they needed to be convinced of it. あんたの舞台の上のパフォーマンスを見たら簡単に信じてくれたよ。So I needed to make sure you were giving a good performance. So basically I lied to you all to think that you were really in danger. リスキー、私の子を気にかけてくれたのね。リスキー、私の...
Okay,
Okay?
okay, can I give my explanation now?
Yes, please clarify.
Okay, so basically, Risky made the festival just to lure all the half-genies to one place so the Empress could kidnap all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Risky, knowing that Shantae has ruined so many plans in the past, specifically told the Empress to not go after her, just in case.
Thank you, Red Cinder. Happy sub anniversary. How's the game going? We're at the end. Thank you for subbing. You get a boop. So, yeah, so the Empress went after the 4 half-genies and Roddy Tops and specifically avoided Shantae because... So wait, was Risky actually trying to get the rest of them all, like, eaten? Or has she not told us anything about that?
I'm not entirely certain on like if they would be eaten or not, but she definitely wanted to avoid Shantae being taken.
But then was the plan to like... Was the plan for Shantae specifically to ruin everything, or was she just like, it's just not, like, don't bother with her?
The plan was specifically to leave Shantae away so that if the Empress broke the deal, she could stop her.
Okay. But the deal was still to give up 4 completely innocent girls for the sake of a ship. Gotcha.
Yes.
Risky's not a good person. She's not good. Risky, 私の子を気にかけてくれたのね. So, you do care about me.
Don't flatter yourself.
うぬぼれるんじゃないよ. Don't flatter yourself. 単にきりれにお前を使っただけだ. I simply knew you'd be able to, like, cut through it. 女帝のやつが変なことをしようとした時の保険にぬ。女帝のやつが変なことをしようとした時の保険にぬ。So your insurance in case she did anything strange. だけどあんたは子供じゃみたバカみたいに私の 邪魔ばっかりしてくるときだ。So, だけど、but, あんたの子供じゃみた like a child, you, バカみたい no, like a dumb kid, you, 私の邪魔ばっかりしてくるときた but you just fucking got in my way again. You ruined everything like a dumb kid. 敵 something な量の生命力を5人全員から覚え取るためにそのバカどもを一定時間檻に入れておく必要があったんだ。Something about the five genies in cages, but I wasn't able to fix what else she was specifically saying. Half genie no gyaku something na seimei ryoku no something ga go teki attara yatsu wa hontou ni muteki datta so ne. So can you help me out with what she's saying now? What was that bit about?
Basically, she needed to keep all of them encaged long enough so that they could all be drained the proper amounts.
So wait, yeah, so she's not shying away from the bad guy plan? She's just explaining, like, yeah, I was definitely bleeding them.
Yeah, she's not shying away.
ちょっとそれって私がヒーローだったってことよね。So, looks like I'm the hero this time. 一円船をこの手にしたら I wanted to get the boat, but 女帝と残りのセレンとセレンどもを部法してプルプルゼリーにでもしてやるつもりだったのさ。So now I have to go and take out the Empress and the remaining Sirens as well.
All this so you could get yourself a ship?
新しい Yeah, and then after that I would take out the Empress and the remaining Sirens. 新しい船を手に入れるためだけにそこまでしたの? You did all this so you could just get a new ship?
Yes.
何が悪い? What's wrong with that? 私の7つの海の女王なんだ. I am the queen of the seven seas. 最高の船がふさわしいのさ. I deserve the best ship there is. あんたはセレンどもをいい something してくれた. 一 something してくれた. I don't know what that word is. So I'm just going to look it up on Google Translate this time because I don't want to take the time to actually translate that one again. Save me, Google. Give me the word. Why do you keep fucking defaulting to English to Japanese? I don't need that. You wiped out the Sirens. 私は新しい船を手に入れたのさ. You wiped out the Sirens. I got my new boat. そういえば、私の飛行船はどこ行ったんだい? Now, where is my new airship? Something の一つでも会ってみる? お前ら全員痛い目に合わすからね. First thing I need to try with it is make all of your eyes hurt when when I show it to you. Risky boots tara.
Why do you have to be so selfish?
Risky nande itsumo so jibun katte nano yo. Why are you so self-centered? Kurai mi kamoshirenai kedo. Anata ga itsuka 更新するんじゃない かって期待してたのよ。Shantae's fault for destroying her poop toot. That's right. This is all Shantae's fault, really. We shouldn't have
That is
taken
still
out.
the best acronym
We shouldn't
ever.
have taken out poop toot. みかもしれないけど。あなたがいつかするんじゃないかって期待してる。Something about like while we were up there or while we were in midair, あなたが改心するんじゃないかって。It's like I should have like I expected you to do something, or I should have expected you to do something like totally self-interested. 一緒にチームとして協力できる目が来るんじゃないかってね。Like, look what we did by working together as a team.
Silly girl.
バカな女だね. You're a foolish girl. さっきそうしたばかりだろう。さっきそうしたばかりだろう。さっき is until recently, or just a moment ago. さっきそうしたばかりだろう. Look what just happened a moment ago.
Man?
やろうどもね。
Ready my bath.
私のお風呂を用意しな。So get my bath ready. 今回は特別に息よくするんだ。今回は別に so next time or this time it's going to be especially strong.
Mommy has a headache.
Yeah, make it an especially strong one. 私は頭痛がするからね。My head hurts.
Balls!
バカだもの、バカどもか。You idiots! 私抜きで行こうとするんじゃないよ。私抜きで行こうとする。What do you think you're doing running away from me? You're supposed to take me with you. 違う、こうじゃない。No, this is not what I wanted.
Put me down!
私をしたぜ。Nope.
Wait.
船がどうなったか、船がどうなったか知ったら怒るだろうな、彼女。そう。船がどうなったか知ったら怒るだろうな。So I wonder what kind of ship she's going to be mad at next. それも just how many of the Tinkerbats does she have? Apparently thousands. We've talked about this before. それも済んだことです。それも済んだことですし、so now that that's over, みんな無事な確かめるべきですわ。We should get everybody back home safely. 街のエリナはほぼI know this word, and yet I keep forgetting how to fucking pronounce it. Danai? Is it just Danai? It's probably not Danai. I think it's Dinah. Dainashi. Yes, got it. Okay, Dainashi. And it means mess, spoiled. Dainashi. 街のアリーナはほぼ台無しになってしまいました。Arena towns become a total mess. ですが、他の場所でハーフ G に周りを入試 something する時間はありますわ。But there's someplace else we should be able to have the Half Genie Festival. 周りを続けるなんて本気で言ってるの? You want to continue the festival? Like, really? Are you serious? いけない? やってみようよ. Why not? Let's do it. 祭りを祭りをツリータウンに移せばいいよ. Let's move it to Tree Town. Armor Town でもいいで. Armor Town is good. 両方ってのはどう? Why don't we do both? 昼の昼のパフォーマンスはアーマタウンで、夜方は釣りタウンのかがり、日の下でだね。We'll have a daytime performance in Armor Town, and then at night we'll go to Tree Town and dance under the fires. どうかな? Sound good? 良いね、やろう. Let's do it, everyone.
I'm in.
ノッタは本当のバケーションしたいしね。Finally, we'll get our actual vacation. 今度は俺もマシな部屋取れるかもだしな。今度は this time 俺もマシな部屋取れるかもだしね。取れる。So I'll either take something back to my room, or I'm gonna get a better room than I have now.
Get a better room.
Better room. Okay, that sounds good. 私が I just learned this word recently, and yet I cannot wait. Stage? It might be stage. It's definitely like where it's like a setting, a stage of some kind. Budai, yes. 私が舞台に立てば大ヒット間違いなし。私が舞台に立てば大ヒット間違いなし。So I need to be wherever it is because I'm the big hit. Or like I want to be wherever the big hit setting is going to be. Hey everyone. Dula, are you up at like 3 a.m.? Why are you dozing off on your phone? And you're goddamn right, the half genies are so cute. Everything in this game is adorable. わしはそこの科学者、わしはそこの科学者さんたちと時間を過ごしてみたいしの。So I want to go and meet those other scientists before it's too late. それじゃあこのバケーションの So this vacation
Once more, from the top.
最初からもう一度始めようか. Let's start it again from the beginning. Woo! 次の朝のこと。The next morning, やがて家に帰る時間が来る. Once they've returned back.
First vacation, it sure was a doozy. I'll miss you all so much. Huh?
Oh yeah,
You have a big job ahead of you. Everyone here needs your help to rebuild.
the siren
So
that's not
always
evil.
Do your very best.
Before you go, here. This is for you.
What's this? Your mother's scrapbook. I can't accept this.
Safe travels.
Ugh, can we just go already? Can you at least give her a moment? She's trying to say goodbye. Who died and put you in charge? Ow! Time Can't you two just get along for a second? Stay out of this! Let's see how you like it. Sick. Hurry how you like it.
It's good.
I love those guys.
So long! Have a safe day! Thank you for everything!
Goodbye.
I'll miss you all!
Roddy was not a half genie when she was alive. We've actually seen what Roddy looks like when she was alive. That was in Pirate's Curse. What a fantastic game series. I love these games.
Well, that was an adventure.
So
and a
much
half.
fun. Even in another language, they're so much fun. Did you play the Half Genie Hero DLC? I did not, actually. I have it on Steam. I
Isn't it, like-
could play it.
Isn't there like 5 sets of DLC for Half Genie
I think
Hero?
so, but most of it is replaying the same game over and over. Like, just with slight differences. I know that I did, because I did Half Genie with Josh. So, we did the Risky DLC, because he played that one. And I did the Friends Forever DLC on a stream. But the Ninja, the Beach, and the Switch Force ones, I didn't do those.
There's also the sleepover one.
Okay, so there's 6 DLC campaigns for that game. When did the shin part of her pants get so big? Yeah, that's, I think it's just the cartoon style. They exaggerated some parts of this. Switch Force is pretty different compared to the rest. Yeah, I've never played any of the Switch Force games, actually. Brand illustrations by Inti Creates. Yo! I know a guy from there now. The Risky and Friends parts? Yeah, those are the 2 that I have played. You mean the ones with, like, different... I guess they all have different control schemes, but you meant the non-Shantae ones. Gotcha. Yes, I have played those. They're actually all up on my YouTube channel already. Anime be like, we got big boobs and butts. Shantae's like, yeah, well, I got big pants.
Look at them hips.
The pants are bigger than her hips.
Yes.
She belly dances, but really it's just an excuse to get like a swish going on in the hips so that it can carry down to those gigantic pants. So what do we get? 100% item completion, turned over every rock, achievement unlocked, saving the day. That took me 20 hours, but you know, it's on stream and I'm fucking around for a lot of it. So I'm guessing that is one of the pictures done by Inti Creates, because that does not look like any art style we've seen before.
I believe so, yes.
It's cute. The colors on Sky match. I'm trying to think where else I've seen her with blue and purple, and I just now realized that's her entire color scheme in every single outfit. That's what her earrings are.
Yes.
That's what her regular shirt looks like. That's what her skirt looks like.
Also, I believe there's also a version where you speedrun it and a version where you speedrun it with all items.
Of course, that's what Metroidvanias typically do. They give you like 2 different completion criteria, which is like you got everything and you did it fast, and then you got the you got everything and did it fast one. KOU is, I want to say, a contractor at Inti Creates. I've been doing the portrait of art for Shantae since Pirate's Curse. Really? Because the portrait art in Half Genie Hero looked a lot more similar. Well, I think it was either Pirate's Curse or Half Genie Hero. I think it was Pirate's Curse, actually. The art for Pirate's Curse was the same style as the rest of the game. Or maybe it was Half Genie Hero. The point is, one of them had end art that looked much more in style with like the character sprites that you saw throughout the whole game. Whereas this one is very clearly different. There's a 5th win condition in this game as well. What is that? Also, hello, Kirby Volt. How you doing? Oh, well, that's another different art style. What is this one? I didn't read the caption as soon as it came up.
I think this one might be just for beating the game.
Maybe. I have this amazing image of an edited Shantae where her midriff is completely missing. It's just her head and legs. How is she supposed to belly dance like that? Atarashi modo kaijo shimashita. So you've unlocked a new mode for the game. Whew! Alright, well, that's 100% completion. It also says 19 hours, not 20. But I guess that's since my last save. After all the boss and stuff, that probably took some extra time. So what's with this new mode? Extra. Atarashi story? No. Screen. Atarashi screen. Yeah, so that's, you beat the game. Speedo... Shoshin item percento kanke nashi ni game wo clear. So both speed and all item completion, you didn't have like perfect. Then there's Speedo nai kankei ni show something item 100% de game o clear. So yeah, I got 2 of them. One of them is going to be for Taka Speedo something item. Alright, I gotta know what that word says. Tokoro. And then you. What is this word? Show you. One's possession. Okay, possessed items. Taka Speedo something. Show you item 100% de game o clear. Atarishi game plus de game o kanryou shimasu. So finish a new game plus. This one is you didn't get all the items, but you did do the fastest time. And this one would be you got... So this is the time clear. This is the you got both time and speed clear. And then this is just New Game Plus.
Yeah, so that's all of the clear images you can get.
Yeah. Okay, cool. How do you type the words you don't know to translate? Yeah, basically by looking up the kanji. Like, I type in a different word that I know uses the same kanji, and then I just sort of combine kanjis that way into making... until I get the word, the kanji collection that I want, search it, and then it gives me a pronunciation. There are 3,000 kanjis, but really only about 1,000 of them are needed for most everyday stuff. And if you know 2,000, you know more than half the people that live in Japan. And you can read newspapers and everything, like, completely without issue. So what is this new mode? I'm really curious. I'm not going to go into it because I got to get to animating today, but I am super curious.
I believe that would be magic mode.
New Game Plus. Mahou wa fueta kedo bougyo ga hetta yo. Yep, alright. So this has been the New Game Plus in Shantae for a while, where like you take more damage, but your magic does more damage. So it kind of forces you to stop face planting yourself into everything. Like, you can't just go whip your way through all the enemies. You have to actually use your spells to kill things.
Yeah, you're very frail in this mode.
That seems like it could be fun, honestly. And then, oh, you know what I could do? You know what I should do? Is I should put this down as the new follow goal. To play the game again in English so that I'm able to, like, really comprehend all of it, but we'll do it in magic mode. What do you think? What do you guys think? Is that worth a follower goal?
That would be a pretty good follow goal.
I like that idea. That's a yes. All right, cool. Sounds good. For now, I'm going to hit the intermission wall for 5 to 10 minutes. I'm gonna go make myself some toast, like something to eat. I'm gonna take a pee break, and then we're gonna come back with 3D animation. This week, we get to work on a jump, which I don't have reference for, but that should be easier to figure out just by feel alone, because we really get to squish and like move the character into really exaggerated poses on a jump. And the most important part of this assignment is actually exporting it into Unreal and like testing out the blend spaces. So we're gonna see some more half-done stuff and do troubleshooting with like how it works in a game engine. It's gonna be fun. What's the 1,000 follower goal? Just photosynthesize. I already got 1,000 followers a while ago. That's what it says question mark because I haven't come up with another goal yet. But the 1,000 follower goal was Fire Emblem 7 Hector Hard Mode, and that was the first game that I did in Japanese on stream.
It started in English, but then you eventually switched.
Yeah, I switched after Lin mode because somebody gave me the idea a while before I started, and then after I started playing through it, I was like, this is a really good idea. Now I want to do it. So I redid Lin mode off screen and then came back with Hector, in Japanese. It was a challenge. It was slow, but in the 4 months, I think it's been 4 or 5 months since I started streaming games in Japanese. I mean, you can go back and look at the VODs as to how much I was struggling there compared to here, where I can read about half of the lines that come up with no problem. I'm getting faster at reading them, and the comprehension is just something that you have to keep doing over and over. Even if you can read the sentence, you might not understand it, but the reading is still drilling it into your mind. It's good. It's good practice. Anyways, we're going to take a break for a few minutes now, so I'll give you guys this intermission wall.
And I will be taking my leave since it is getting pretty late.
Thank you for chatting and for helping me translate, as always, dude. Have yourself a good rest.
No problem. Take care.